Hi Ave, my name is Benjamin and I recently graduated from a 3D school. My main focus are the modelization and texturing of assets. I'm currently looking for jobs in the video game industry and I'm seeking any feedback I have to upgrade my work. I want to continue building my portfolio, so any feedback, let's take a look. Nice, I love this, guys. I love this one. These ones are from Matt Dixon. People, guys, if you're looking for a good, if you're learning, if you're just in the beginning stages of your career, and you're learning Maya, Blender, any sort of software, try doing a Matt Dixon robot. I remember Noman, a Noman student did this as one of his projects. When I went there, it had won Best of Term. This was back in 2013. And it was so inspiring to see this scene right here, this concept art brought to life with everything, the lightning, the moon, the clouds, everything. So Matt Dixon here is a really cool illustrator. And what I love about his designs is that they're very manageable. So here it is. This is the guy that that our good friend here, that Benjamin. So they're easy to do, they're easy to replicate, they're a good exercise. So very, very nice. I recommend if you want to grab a simple project that could be a portfolio project, Matt Dixon stuff, very easy to do, and you get a very nice result. They're even really good to practice hand painted stuff as well if you want. So yeah, I like this one. Yeah, good topology. Well, okay, so again, I feel like the topology police whenever I take a look at this stuff. But here's the thing, man. I look at these triangles that you added here to generate or to clean up the boolean, and it gives me the impression that you are wanting to make this for a game, right? You're not gonna subdivide this thing. If you're not gonna subdivide this thing, you don't need those triangles, and you can remove a lot of these lines. You can triangulate a lot of stuff here, and you reduce a lot of the edges that we have on this side right here. Same for a lot of pieces right here. So if this is gonna be for games, if you're gonna keep the topology low, you can simplify this way, way more. And if this is not gonna be for games and it's gonna be for animation, so you're gonna be using subdivision surfaces, you need to clean your loops more. You need to add, in this particular case, you need to add an edge loop that holds the whole thing together. Okay? Like a clean edge loop there on the cylinders. And cylinders with holes like this are difficult. They're a tricky parts of topology. But you need to clean that up because this is not gonna hold. If I press number 3 on this mesh right now, it's gonna deform very, very badly. Careful with the metal edgeware. We've talked about this before. You don't want to add metal edgeware everywhere. This is very, very important, guys. Things never get damaged in the same way. Okay? So whenever you are doing this, there's gonna be areas that are gonna be damaged and areas that are not gonna be as damaged. Okay, this is gonna really bring more of a visual interest to the whole thing. So yeah, metal edgeware is great. I love using metal edgeware for my stuff, but you gotta see that, or you gotta understand that there's not gonna be metal edgeware everywhere. There's gonna be areas that are gonna be cleaner, and there's gonna be areas that are gonna be more damaged. Okay, promise me, guys, promise me that you're not gonna be using metal edgeware everywhere. Bury it. You can add a little paint layer after you add your metal edgeware, and you can erase some of the metal edgeware that you're getting from the generator to really make it more interesting. Okay, look at the difference. Oh, damn, no, I painted on top of this. Oh, actually, we can do this. There we go. So that's without metal, or with continuous metal edgeware, hitting everywhere, and this is adding a little bit of variation. Doesn't that look more interesting? It makes it so that our eye finds this little corners of metal edgeware and finds which parts are more interesting than others. So that's why it's important to always break up the little metal edgeware. Okay, so that one's good, Benjamin. I like that one. Again, another simple one. Not bad. I like the little scene. You followed the advice. Probably you heard that on one of our portfolio reviews. Okay, again, I'm not sure if it's game or if it's subdivision surface. It looks a little bit of both, so you gotta be very, very careful on what the final place of this thing is gonna be. And yeah, I like this one. This is what oh, it's a posted thing. The welding looks very intense. Any welder out there would tell you that you did a horrible job at the weld because it's very rough. Welds tend to be a little bit smoother. You can see how much mass it's being added there, but it's fine. We're not welders, so it's understandable. Let's take a look at the topology. Yeah, again, look at that. Yeah, no, okay, so this is bad, man. This is bad. So this right here is something that we need to avoid, because you have a great model and great textures and it looks very, very nice. Like, this is something that I could definitely see in a game. But then I jump into the topology and you are optimizing it quite nicely here. We have way too many edges right here. We can simplify and remove a couple of them. And then we have this. We do not do that, man. Look at that. Like, just that little welding thing is contributing to getting this asset all the way to almost 300,000 points. That's not how we optimize. How do we optimize? You can actually ignore this. Like, if you remove this thing from your high poly, that welding like line will be projected on your normal map and it's gonna look perfectly fine. But this does not work. Same for this bevels right here, okay? And this is what's confusing me about your projects, Benjamin. You're presenting this asset here, this like a post like a thing on Marmoset. That immediately tells me, hey, if it's on Marmoset, it's because Benjamin wants to do it for games. But then I see this topology, it's like, this is not ready for games, okay? Oh my god. I'm gonna get a heart attack, man. No, dude, no. Yeah, no, wow. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good, man. I understand why you did it, because you really liked the welding probably, and you really liked how it looked. But that's not how we do it, man. Like, this asset would immediately get sent back to you on a pipeline. They'll tell you, hey, reduce this, like simplify this heavily. You can bake a lot of these things down, like especially those weldings. All of those weldings can be easily baked down. All of these bevels here on the letters, way too much, man. Like, an asset like this should be all the way down to at the most 10k triangles, easily. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a little offer, because this is an excellent example for learning for everyone. If you watch this video, or if you're right here right now, my friend, send me the model. If you want, send me the model, and I can show you how I would optimize this from a retopology perspective to get it all the way down to the amount of polygons that we need, okay? So, yeah. Let's see, what does it say? I missed that one. I missed your message, Wolf Girl. What did you say? Oh no, I missed it. So yeah, it says, oh, Bexus Fire, there you go. Send me a DM on Discord, man. Okay, send me a DM on Discord, and we can work on this. I'll do a video on YouTube explaining how we can get this from, in this case, 300,000 polygons all the way down to something that's more optimized for games. Okay. So yeah, thank you, man. It's a good stuff, and again, I'm joking and everything when I say I'm gonna get a heart attack. Of course, it's not that this is like the most horrible thing that I've seen. It's just that I want to really help you guys and explain to you why something like this can't work in a game. Okay, if we're using nanite, that would be the only sort of like justification we could do. If we're using nanite, this could work, but nanite it shouldn't be a crutch or an easy exit that we use. It should only be used on the places where we really need it. Okay, so yeah, send me a DM, Benjamin, on Discord, and we can organize the file sending so that I can take a look at this and show you how to optimize this, because your texture work is really nice. I really like what you did with the texture work here, and it's just a matter of optimization for games. Cool. Awesome.